Hello everyone, my name is Abdullah Ahwan from Indonesia and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video, we are going to convert from Figma to Flutter, which we are going to use Doctor App UI design from Figma community. And our application will look like this. In this video, we are going to try like hero animation and so on, which we haven't yet tried before. So let's get started. Alright, so first thing first, I want to say thank you to all of you who have support me to this channel by subscribe me on my channel. And this video was made with great effort, so if you want to support me, I'm very grateful. If you want to support, link in the description below. You can donate through PayPal and so on. Alright, so today's video we are going to convert from Figma to Flutter. And I found this Dr. App UI design on Figma community. So this design designed by Gilang Segara. So I want to say thank you to you because you have made this awesome screen, awesome design. So if you want to download the Figma file, link in the description below. And as we can see, this is the cover, and from the cover we can see there is only two screen, which is this home screen using, it's kind of like a grid view on Flutter, and below that as usual we have a list of top doctors. We can use like list view, whether we can use list view builder or other. And the next screen is like doctor detail. I name it like doctor detail, and doctor detail just contain like a doctor picture and then doctor name and short description and then button and so on. So I want to use hero animation. When we use or when we tap this doctor item card, it will go to doctor detail with a hero animation. Alright, so you just need to duplicate this, and if you had duplicate, it will go to your Figma file and look like this. And I have prepared for you starter project, which I have export like color and then image for the doctor picture and so on. So you just need to download my starter project, link in the description below. And if you have downloaded the starter project, let's open with your favorite IDE. But as usual, I use Visual Studio Code. You can follow me using Visual Studio Code. So let's open it. This is our starter project, and for the very first, it will be like error as usual, like red struggle, look like this. So let's open our main file, and what we need to do is we need to go to our terminal, and as usual, we just need to download our dependencies using Flutter pubget. Alright, look like this. And now our red line or red struggle has gone, look like this. Okay, so if you want to download this Visual Studio Code color scheme or theme, link in the description below, but it's based on our preference. Okay, so let's go to main, and this is like a default Flutter starter project, which is counter app. And let's go to pubspec.yaml, and in this pubspec.yaml, I have provide for you like dependencies, which is Flutter SVG provider. Usually I use Flutter SVG, but now I use Flutter SVG provider and then Flutter rating bar, because as we can see from the design, we have this like a rating bar. And as we can see, the designer says that he used Google Fonts, which is Leto and Source Sans Pro. So I need to use this Google Fonts, and I have provide for you like assets, which is in this folder. I have provide like image. This is our doctor picture, and for the SVG like icon from this, we have many icon like this consultation, dental, and so on. This and this. So you just need to download my starter project. It's include assets file. First, let's open our main and let's delete everything below of our void main. And what we need to do is we need to use app, and app haven't yet created. So let's create a new stateless widget. We name it app, and inside that we need to return material app. And inside this material app, debug so checked mode false. And the second one is theme. And I have provide for you our theme, which is this translate from our Figma file like headline, 1, 2, 3, and so on. And I have import like a Google font family right here using Leto. And I have provide for you like constant color. So to make it more manageable. And what we say right here, Dr. app theme dot like theme. So if next time I want to add dark theme, I just need to change from here, which is this is dynamic. And for the initial route, for now, we use this, and for our route, and we say the first route, the default route is home screen, and the second one is doctor details. And we see error because this file haven't yet created. So inside our screen folder, create a new file, home screen.dart, and the second one is doctor detail screen. And now we need to import this, and we need to go to our home screen. Let's make it as stateless, name it as home screen, import material, go to doctor detail screen, create stateless widget, doctor detail screen, import material again, and let's back to main, and here let's import, look like this, and let's add cons modifier here. So our initial route, it says that for the very first, when the application open, it will go to our home screen. And the second one is doctor detail. When we use push name, it will go to our doctor detail screen. So as simple as that. And the next step is we need to go to our home screen, and here let's return scaffold. And for the body, we use single child scroll view, and let's test our app. So run our app. Alright, so as we can see, this is our app, just white screen, because inside our scaffold we haven't yet returned anything. So what we need to do is inside our single child scroll view, we use what we say child, and for child we have column, and column have children, look like this. And for the first, we need to say cross-axis alignment, which is here, and we say cross-axis alignment dot start. And for the first children, we have home screen navbar, and we see error because this file haven't yet created. So let's go to lib folder, create a new folder, name it as components, and inside this folder, let's create a new file, name it as home screen navbar.dart, and let's create stateless widget, name it as home screen navbar, and import material back to home screen. And now import our component, look like this. And let's back to our home screen navbar. And for our home screen navbar, what we need to do, let's see in the design. So our home screen navbar will be row widget. It's contain two widget, which is this for our navigation and this for our user picture. So let's go to home screen navbar, and inside that we need to return row, and row widget have children, and for the first children is container with the height 24 and with the width 24. And container have properties which is decoration, because we want to use image, and image we can pass using decoration image, which is decoration image also have properties image. And for that, we can use SVG, and it will automatically import our SVG provider. And for the SVG, we say assets and then SVG and then icon burger.svg. We give a comma. And inside our SVG, we also can add properties size and we say size widget 24 and 24. We see error because we haven't yet add comma right here. And now we see our icon, and let's back to our home screen, and we need to wrap our single child scroll view using save area, and let hot reload and see we have burger icon on the top left. And what we need to do is we need to wrap our column widget with padding, and for the padding we say all 16 hot reload, and now it will have padding top, right, left, and bottom. Okay, and let's back to home screen navbar. And the next step is we add another container with 36, height 36, and we use child, and for the child we use circle avatar, and circle avatar have properties which is background image, and for the background image we use network image. For the demo purpose, I want to search my name. So let's copy this, I think. Copy image address and paste here. And now we see image here. And for the here, background color, we use K blue color, which is this from our constant color. Look like this. And to make it align left and right as usual, inside our row widget, we say main axis alignment space between. Alright, as simple as that. So we have finished this home screen navbar. And we can add this. Okay, let's close our home screen navbar and let's back to our home screen. And below of our home screen navbar, we can add like, see the design. So this is just text, but it's different color or different style. So right here, we use rich text, and for the text, we use text span. And inside text span, we have style, which is this for global style. So we say theme of text theme, which I have create theme headline 1. And the next is children. We can say text span, and what we say the first is text span, and the first tag is fine, and now we see fine. And the second one is text span again, just copy this, and we need to change to your doctor, and we need to change the style, which is we can copy from this, but we need to say copy with, which we can change the color, gray color 900. And we need to check this here, we see error. So we need to remove this constant value, look like this. Give a comma, look like this. And we can add space here, yeah. And maybe here we can add like size box with the height 30. Alright, so the next step is we want to design this. So below of our rich tag, maybe add cons here. And below of our rich tag, what we say, it has a padding, so we use size box again, 24. And the next is we use container. For our container, we see the height is 56. And for the padding, what we say, for right 8, left is 16, bottom is 5, and top is 6. And for our decoration, we use box decoration because, as we can see, we have border radius, which is we can say circular with the value is 8 from the design. And for the color, we use gray color 500. And now we see, and the next step is child. And for the child, we have text field. And for the style, we say theme of headline 5, but we change the color to K black color 900. And for the cursor height is 24. For the decoration, we use input decoration. Input decoration has property like suffix icon. And for the suffix icon, we say icon.search. And for the color, we say K black color 900. And now we see, and below of suffix icon, we need to say suffix icon constraint, which we can use box constraint. And for the maximum height, we set it to 24. Below of suffix icon constraint, we say hint text, we say search doctor, medicine, etc. And for the hint style, we can copy from our style, paste here, which we use headline 5. And now we see search doctor, medicine, etc. And below of hint style, we say content padding. For our content padding, we say only bottom 5. And for the border, we say input border dot none. And now we see we have removed the underline. So let's add this cons here. Yeah, look like this. And below of our search box, which is this, below of our container, we can add grid view, which is, this is very easy. So let's say we say doctor app grid menu, and this widget haven't yet created. So let's go to component and let's create a new file, name it as doctor app grid menu dot, and let's create a new stateless widget, name it as doctor app grid menu, and import material. And for our doctor app grid menu, we will return, what we need to return is grid view dot builder. And let's back to home screen first, and here we need to import our grid menu, add cons here, and let's back to our doctor app grid menu. And inside our grid view builder, the first one is a basic. So I want to make it can be scroll. So I use never scrollable basic, add cons here. And the second one is string wrap through. And the required is grid delegate, which I use sliver grid delegate with fixed cross-axis count. Cross-axis count, it means that how many items horizontally. So from the design, we can see there is 4 items on horizontal. So we say 4 here. Cross-axis count 4. And for the main axis spacing, which is this is spacing for every item. So it says 8. So we say 8 here. Look like this. And below of our grid delegate, we say padding. And for the padding, we say 0. And for the item count, we say doctor menu dot length, which is this is from our model. This is inside our models folder, and doctor.dat I have create like dummy data, which is this doctor menu have this menu. And for the item builder, we use build contact and index. And I want to return something here, which I want to say gesture detector. And inside our gesture detector, we say child. And for the child, we use container. And for the first is constraint, we use box constraint. And for the first is maximum height is set it to 81. And below that, we say child. And for the child, we use column widget. And column widget have children. For the children, we use container again. And for the first container, we say constraint, which we use box constraint again. And for the box constraint, maximum height, which is minimum height 56, copy that, change to minimum width. And for the maximum height 69, and for the maximum width 69 too. Alright, and below of our constraint, we say decoration, and we use box decoration. And inside this box decoration, we say border radius, which we use border radius dot circular. And for the value is 12. And for the image, we say decoration image. And for the image properties, we use SVG. And for the value, we say assets, and then SVG slash $, and we say doctor menu index dot image. So we need to add here, look like this. And for the inside our decoration image, we say width, and for the value box width dot cover. And here we can add cons, and also here. And below of our container, which is we have created this container for our image, and below that we have text. But below of our container, we add size box to add a little padding, which for the value we say 4. And for the text, we use expanded, and we add text here. For the text, we say doctor menu index dot name. Alright, and for the styling, we use our theme, and we say headline 6. And yeah, that's enough for grid menu. So let's run our app. Alright, and now we see our grid menu. So maybe we can add a little padding below of our search box. So here we say size box with the height 24. Alright, and let's cons here. Okay, and below of our grid menu, what we add here, we need to add a little padding here, 24. And below that, we have row widget. For the first is a main axis alignment, set it to space between. And row widget have a children, which is for the first widget is text, and we say top doctors with the style, what we say, headline 3. And now we see top doctors, and we need to copy this paste here and change to view all. And for this, we say body text 1, but we need to change the color using copy width. For the color, we use blue color, and we need to add this. And now we see view all. And below of our row widget, we have a list. We need to add size box again. So just copy from this. And below of our size box, we add list using doctors list. This file haven't yet created, so let's go to component, create a new file, name it as top doctor list.dat. And let's make it as stateless, name it as top doctors list, import material, back to home screen, import our component, and let's back to our top doctor list. And for that, we need to return list view builder. And list view builder have a parameter like string web, set it to true. Item count, we set it to top doctors.length. And this top doctor is our dummy data, which is saved on doctor.dat. So it will return how many model inside our top doctors. And item builder, we use context and index. And we need to return something right here. And what we need to return is gesture detector, because when I tap this, it will go to our doctor detail screen. And for the first is on tap, and for now, we make it blank. And for the child, we say top doctor cat. And for now, this kind of like error, so let's go to component again, create a new file, name it as top doctor cat.dat. And let's make it as stateless widget, name it as top doctors cat. And let's import material, and our top doctors cat return something. What we need to return is padding, and for the padding, we say only bottom 16. And for the child, we use container, and for the color, we say colors.transparent. And for the height, we set it to 80. From the design, it says 80. From the width, what we need to say, media query of context size.width minus 32. It says that our width of screen minus of our padding, which is padding left and right here. And for the child, we use row widget. And for the row widget, we say cross-axis alignment to stretch. And for the children, we have what we say here, container. And for our container, we set width to 88. From the design, it says 88. For the height, make it like the parent. And container have a box decoration. And box decoration have border radius. For the radius, we say circular. And for the value, set it to 8. And for the image, we say decoration image. And for the value, we say assets image. And we say assets slash image slash $, and we say doctor picture. And we need to go to top of our file, and we say doctor. And here, beside of our key, we say this doctor. What this is? This is because when the user tap our card, it will bring this to our doctor detail and look like this. And what we say, inside our decoration image, we say boxwidth.cover, and below of our container, we say size box with the width is 16, because we want to add a little padding right here. And the next widget is kind of like column widget, and column widget have children. But we need to wrap our column widget using flexible. And for the children, the first children is a text. And for the text, we say doctor name. Look like this. And for our column, we say cross-axis alignment, set it to start. And for our text widget, we say style. And for the style, we say headline 4. And to avoid overflow, we need to say overflow, text overflow to ellipsis. And for the max line to 1. And what we need to say, below of our doctor name, we have doctor specialty and doctor hospital. So I think we need to copy this, paste here, and maybe below of our doctor specialty, we have a little padding, but now we don't give a little padding right here, but we need to change this to $sign. We need to say doctor dot specialty, and we need to add like this dot special character, and again we need to say $sign again, and we say doctor hospital. So move this here, and here we need to say doctor hospital, look like this. And for the style, we say headline 5. And let's back to our doctor list, and we need to import our doctor card and back to our doctor card. So let's continue again. Maybe we add this cons here, and below of our column, below of our text widget, we say spacer, because I want to push the widget will be on the below or will be on the bottom. And the next widget is a size box, and with the width is what we need to say, copy this, media query, size of width minus of 136. This value get from, we have padding left and right, which is 16 and 16. So it will be 32. And for our image, we have the width 88. So 88 plus 32, it will be what we say. So this value get from 88 plus 32 plus this 16. So let's see the design. So we have this 16 and this 16. So it will get value of 32. And the next is we have this, which is the width is 88. So we add again 88. And we have a little padding right here, which is 16. So this will be 136. Okay. And below of our width, we say child, and for the child, we use row widget. And for the main axis alignment, set it to space between. And row widget have children, and for the children, which is we can use rating bar dot builder. And the first is item size, make it to 16. And initial rating, for the initial rating, we say doctor rating. Doctor rating is a string value. So we need to change, or we need to parse. So we need to parse string to double. So we say double dot parse, and we parse the value, look like this. And below of our initial rating, we say minimum rating is 1, and for the direction, axis dot horizontal, and for the item count, which is maximum star, is 5. Item padding is hinsert.0. Item builder, we say context, and we return icon.star with the color K yellow color. Look like this. And below that, we say on rating update, we say rating, and we want to check using debug print, we say rating.toString, and below that, we say unrated color using K gray color 900. And below of rating builder, we say size box with the width is 4. And for the next is we want to add how many user give a rating using text widget. And for the text widget, we want to say doctor dot number of patient, and what we need to say style. And for the style, maybe we can copy from the others, paste here. And for the value is body text 2, and we need to add this to check null safety. And maybe we need to add this. So to make our patient value inside this look like this. And the next is we want to add this using container. What we need to say for the height is 24. What we need to say, okay, for the container, for the padding, we say symmetric with the horizontal value is 13 and vertical value is 3. And for decoration, we use box decoration with the border radius is circular with the value is 4 and with the color is K green light color. And what we need to say, child using a text widget, and we say open. For the style, we can copy from this and we say headline 6, but we need to change the color using K green color. And maybe I need to move this container because this is wrong place. So what we need to do, maybe inside our size box, we have a row widget and we need to wrap using row widget again, which mean here we paste our container and what we say, we need to move this main axis alignment to the first row. So we have row widget and inside the row widget we have row widget first and the next is this for our container. Alright, look like this. And let's back to our doctor list. And for our top doctor card, we need to say doctor and we say top doctor index. Look like this. And let's run our app. Alright, so as we can see, we have list of our top doctors. Maybe I want to make this open or close to be dynamic. So we want to go to top doctors and what we need to do is we go to our last container and here we say open. So what we need to do this, we will use a ternary operation. So we say, let's check our doctor model and here we haven't yet add like, maybe we add doctor is open and we add here doctor is open, the default value may be false and we need to add this maybe here. Let's add it to true and copy this, paste here, paste here, paste here. And let's back to our top doctor card. So what we need to do is cut this and we say doctor and doctor is open. If true, it will use this color and it's not true, we say K red color, K red light color. So let's check it and now it will green because all doctor is open right now. But let's change Gilang Sagara to false and now it will change to red. And let's go back to our top doctor card and now we also need to copy this here and we need to change this to green and this to red. Okay, and we need to copy the statement here. We need to check if the doctor open true, set it to open, and when it fall, set it to close. Look like this. And now we see, and let's change another doctor and let's make it to true and this to false and this to false. And let's restart our app and now we see open close dynamically, so we can read from our model. So we use this ternary operation, look like this. Alright, and let's close this doctor and create menu. Okay, and now when we tap our doctor card, nothing's happen because we haven't yet make our doctor list clickable. So what we need to do is we need to go to our doctor list and as we see our doctor list return gesture detector and inside gesture detector widget have properties which is on tap and it will detect when user tap the screen or tap the area of our top doctor card. And here what we need to do is when user tap to this, it will go to doctor detail screen. Okay, and let's go to doctor detail screen and our doctor detail screen return container. So here, what we need to do when user tap the doctor card, we need to go using navigator. We use push name and I think navigator of context, and we say push name, and for the route name is doctor detail as I set on main, which is here, doctor detail. And because I want to bring argument or bring a data from our list, so I need to set the argument look like this. Okay, so for the argument, we use doctor as our model, and what we need to do is look like this. For the doctor name, we set it to top doctor and then index dot doctor name and look like this. So I want to speed up this. Alright, look like this. So this means when the user tap the doctor card, it will bring argument which is doctor model, and for every properties of doctor we select doctor based on index doctor name and so on. And let's go to our top doctor card, and inside our top doctor card, as I said, I have select here doctor and look like this. And now we need to go to our doctor detail screen, and inside our doctor detail screen, we say scaffold, and for the body, we use column widget, and column widget have a children, and for the first widget is a container. For the height, what we say, a media query of contact.size of height of 0.5, which is this will be half of our screen height. And for the alignment, we set it to alignment.top center, which it will be on the top. And for the decoration, we use box decoration. And for the color, we use gray color 600. And for the image, we use decoration image. And for the image, we say assets image, and we say assets image slash. And before that, here inside widgets statement, we need to say, or we need to create a new final argument, which is this get from our doctor card as I said before. So what we need to see here, when the user tap the doctor card, it will bring this data, and we need to say argument right here. So we say model route context and settings dot argument, and we need to add this null safety. And if on the previous we say doctor, here we say previously we say doctor like look like this, and for now we need to say argument. So let's check our list again. Alright, so let's go to doctor detail screen again, and here we need to say argument dot doctor picture, and we need to say right here as doctor look like this. And now when I type like R, it will see our doctor properties, which is here doctor picture look like this. Okay, and inside our container, we want to add this icon back and bookmark. So we say using a save area, and for the child we use a padding. For the padding, we say symmetric horizontal 30, and inside our padding we say child widget. For the child we say row, and row have children, and for the first children is gesture detector, and for the child we say a container with the height 24 and with the width 24. And for the decoration we say box decoration, and box decoration have property image, and we say decoration image, and we say svg, and we call assets svg icon back.svg, give a comma, look like this. And inside our gesture detector, we say when user tap, it will navigator, it will back to our previous screen, which is navigator.pop. And what we need to do is just copy this, and we need to change this to icon bookmark.svg, and for the row main axis alignment, set it to space between, look like this. Okay, and inside our column widget below of our container, we set another container and we say the width is similar with the first container. So I mean the height is similar with the previous, and for the padding we say all 16, and for the child we use column widget, and column widget have a children, and for the first children is a size box to give a little padding. So here we have a little padding which is 24, and the next is a text widget, and what we need to do is we call our doctor name using our argument, and what we need to do is here we set the styling using what we need to do is we check our theme. 24 is headline 2, so we say theme of context and text theme headline 2 look like this. And below that we have doctor specialty and doctor hospital. So still inside our column, which is here, maybe we give this size box, set it to 8, and copy this text widget and change this to doctor specialty, but we need to say using this and $sign to call our argument, and we need to copy from our doctor card specialty, copying this special character here, paste and duplicate this, change to doctor hospital, and for the styling we use headline 5. Okay, look like this, and below that we have a size box again with the height is 16, and below of size box we have text again, copy that, paste here. We need to change to what we need to do, this change to doctor name and this to doctor description. Okay, and to avoid overflow we need to say overflow using text overflow dot ellipsis, and we need to set max line to maybe it's around 5, and yeah, and for the styling we use headline 4, but we need to change a little bit. For the first is color, we say gray 700, and the next is for the font family, because this using Source Sans Pro, so we use this font family. And the next is for letter spacing, we set it to 0.5, which is this from the design. And for the font weight, set it to normal, so normal value is 400. And below of our text widget we have a size box again with the value is 16, and the next is we need to add spacer to push the next widget to the bottom here. So to give the available height we use intrinsic height. For the child we use row widget, and row widget has a children. For the row widget we set main axis alignment to center, because as we can see it's align center. And for the children, from the design we can see like this kind of like column with this text and text, so this will say column, and column widget have children, and for the children we say text experience. And for the styling we say we need to copy from this. Okay, and we need to change a little bit. The first is what we say copy width, we need to change the color to K black color 900, and for the font weight set it to font weight dot normal. Okay, and below of our text widget we have another widget, which is we can add size box with the height is 8, and below that we have row widget, and row widget have children, but we need to add cross axis alignment to n, because as we can see here it's different size but it's aligned to bottom, so we use cross axis alignment dot n. What we need to do for the children we use text widget, and for the text we use our argument and year of experience. Okay, look like this. And we need to add style, which we can copy from this. We say here style, and we need to change a little bit like headline 2, but we need to change like copy width, we change like color to blue color. And for font weight, set it to normal. Normal is 400. So we need to check null safety here. Look like this. Okay. And the next is size box with the width is 4. And the next is text box again. Text again, I mean, we say year. And with the style, we can copy maybe, and we need to change to headline 5. Look like this. And maybe add const modifier everywhere in file. Okay. And we have add this first column. And we need to add this divider. So what we need to do is, which is the first column here. And the first we add size box with the width is 8. And we need to add vertical divider. And for the vertical divider, thickness, set it to 1. Color, set it to gray color 400. And now we can copy this column and paste here. And we need to change this to passion, maybe this here. All right. And change this to Patient and this change to PS. And maybe we can copy again like a size box and vertical. So here, and then copy again our column, paste here, and we need to change to what we say rating. And we need to change, we want to remove this. So remove this size box and text, and we say rating right here and look like this. Okay, and we have finished this row widget. So what we need to check, so let's see, we have this column and this column. So we have 1 2 3 column inside our row widget. So below of our intrinsic height, we say spacer again and add const modifier, and we say container. And the last but not least is this. For the height, set it to 56. For the width, okay. For the width, we set it to media query of context, size of width minus what we need to see. Okay. On the left, we have 16. On the right, we have 16. So it's mean for minus the padding is 32. And here, all right, maybe not this. Okay, so this is 16 and 16, 32. Add this to maybe is 56. So what we say? So we have 32 and then 56 from this, and the next is we have a little padding right here, which is 16. So we say it will be 104. Okay, but this container is to our this make appointment button. So we say we need to wrap this to row widget, and we need to say space between, and I think we need to copy this, change to for the width, change to 56 2, and for the decoration, we use box decoration. For the radius, set it to circular. What's the value? 16. And for the color, we use blue color. And for the image, we use decoration image, and we call SVG, and we say assets SVG / icon chat.svg. Okay, and inside our SVG, we say size and 24, 24, look like this. Not 24, I think 36. And we add a little padding, 16. And here we can copy box decoration and go to here. We need to change what we need to do. We need to change like we don't need this image, so we remove this. And for the color, we use green color. And inside our container, we set child, and we say center. And inside the center widget, we say text widget. Make an appointment, and we say style, and we say headline 5. And we need to change the color to white color, and font weight to bold. So we say 700 and check the null safety. Font weight look like this. So still error right here. So we need to add this. Okay. So let's restart our app and try to click this. It will go to our detail screen and we need to fix this error, like the first is on our column. So we say cross axis alignment, set it to start, and now it align left. And the next step is we need to say inside our image, we say fit to cover. Okay, not this, I mean inside our doctor picture, look like this. And what we need to do, yeah, it will back. Okay, yeah, I think it's similar, but we haven't yet add a hero animation. So what we need to do is we go to our doctor card, and what we want to add hero animation is a doctor image and doctor name. So we say doctor picture. So here doctor picture is inside our container. So we wrap our container using a hero widget, and hero widget must be have tag properties. This tag properties must be a unique value and must be not null. So we say we go to our doctor card, and we need to say what we need to say is we can copy from this paste here. And the next is we need to go to our doctor detail screen, and here we also have container wrap using hero and give a tag and copy here, but we need to change this to argument. So let's restart to check. Okay, now we have add one component which is image. So we see render overflow, what's happened on this. Maybe we have a little mistake, so let's restart again. And the next is we go to doctor card again, and we say doctor name and wrap our text using material. And for the color, set it to transparent and wrap our material using a hero widget. And for the tag, we say this, copy this, and let's go to our doctor detail screen, and we say doctor name and wrap using material. And for the color, set it to transparent and wrap again using hero widget. And for the tag, we say our argument look like this and restart again. And now let's click this, and now we see a hero animation, image and text. Okay, look like this. We have convert to screen and we add like a little animation using hero animation to make our transition more beautiful. Okay, so I think that's enough my video today. If you have any questions or comment, write it down on the comment field. And if you want to download the final project, link in the description below. Thank you so much and see you again on the next video.